As it stands right now, there is somewhat of a global crisis. Turns out Windows, hey, Bill Gates, Bill, get out from your ivory tower. Stuff ain't working right. There's a whole big shutdown. Cats and dogs living together. This is equivalent to like that Y2K stuff that never happened. Remember that panic?
Hi, Tom Connell here. We've got a huge unfolding story in Australia and right around the world, but we can't bring it to you in the normal way. Why? It's affecting us at Sky News, at Foxtel, many customers, many users, many businesses. What's happened is we believe a malware company called CrowdStrike has essentially gone down. If we have a look at our studio here, this is what it looks like on many computers right around the world. Now, technical operators call this the BSOD, the BSOD, the blue screen of death. People are loading, systems are crashing, they're loading again and again and again. It's on a loop. So many companies are unable to work right now, including Sky News. Now, it's affecting users in Australia. We're talking major banks, telcos, media companies, Sky News, obviously. ABC Radio was completely down last time we saw it as well. But it's right around the world. This is an international company. We can see here what it's doing as well to our screens. We've seen users in the US, in Europe, in Asia, New Zealand.
Look, not to jinx anything, but my stuff is still working. FBI, open up. No, but apparently everyone's getting that blue screen of death. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's the blue screen of death. Calm down.
Right around the world, this is happening. So this will be a massive story. There are offices everywhere that have just gone completely down. People unable to work. There'll be payment systems not working. And all sorts of issues, including for telcos. Remember that last outage for Optus and all the issues caused there? So this is massive. As I said, we believe the company is CrowdStrike. That's the belief at the moment. The last contact we had, by the way, with the Minister's office was that the belief was it was going to be CrowdStrike involved and they were working to fix this.
Winter Warlock, it isn't a bug. It's a feature. Remember when people put quality into work? Now, we're only commenting on this and talking about it because everyone seems to be losing their mind.
Systems, but it's up to them to do it. So the stress on that is it's not a hack, if you like, where the government has to try to ward it off. It's a systems issue within CrowdStrike when an update happens. So once that update has been pushed through across the world, as soon as that update happened, companies are just going down, including here at Sky News. So you can see this is the situation right now in the studio. We're hoping this issue, we believe CrowdStrike will get fixed, so that we can get back on air and tell you what's going on. And obviously, we're hoping it's not disrupting your lives too much as well. So that's the up.
Aha, joke's on you. With my shoestring budget, guess what? Spit, shoestring, and so much more hard work and grit. Hard Lens Media is still around, which is why all of you should subscribe to Hard Lens Media, because we're a morning show you could rely on. Ain't no internet bug going to take us down. You hear me?
Update right now. Keep tuned in and we'll give you more updates as they come to hand.
Oh my goodness, how sad it is. But let's talk more about the scale of it. What is going on? Because apparently the BBC is even talking about it.
Airlines, supermarkets, TV news channels, banks around the world are affected by this massive IT outage thought to be linked to Microsoft's business computer systems. Here in the UK, the biggest impacts so far are at the London Stock Exchange, where some systems are down. Sky News is reporting problems with transmission. Ryanair has warned customers to expect long delays at airports, and the train companies, Great Northern Rail and Transpennine Express, are reporting problems. A reporter at The Telegraph says all their PCs in the newspaper's office are down. That's what we know so far in the UK, but it's also causing huge problems in other parts of the world. In the United States, several airlines have grounded flights. They include American Airlines and Delta, but they've not confirmed whether it's directly due to the outage. In Alaska, emergency services are affected. The state troopers there say many 911 call centres are not working correctly across the state. In Australia, it seems to be hard hit. The broadcaster ABC's been affected, as well as supermarkets and banks.
So, Ben, understand this is moving very quickly. I suppose a lot of people straight away will be thinking, are there safety issues here, which would be the first and foremost thought, won't it? But very early stage, and literally as we're speaking, we're getting more and more reports of various parts of the sort of fabric of what people normally use being affected.
So, folks, let's have democracy in the chat. When you woke up this fine Friday morning, drinking your morning coffee, have you been impacted by this massive failure by Microsoft? Bill Gates, Billy boy, you need to fix your stuff. Type 1 for, oh my goodness, Kit. It's Y2K4 2024. It's the end of everything. How is it that you're still alive, you tech priest wizard? How is it that you're here? A type 2 man, I don't know what they're talking about. I wonder how many twos we'll get in the chat, because I see all of you people here. Before anyone types in the comment section, what do you mean, you people? I mean, I see all of you people here. We got a lot of people tuning in, watching us live right now. So it tells me maybe it's not as massive. That's what she said. Of a problem.
Yeah, just as I was speaking, I was picking up detail about Berlin Airport saying it is also affected. Those flights being grounded, as I say, in the US due to safety concerns linked to this outage. You may well be wondering what is causing it. Well, at this stage, it seems to be linked to an issue with Microsoft's PC computer operating systems. And
Hi, I'm Bill Gates, and I keep on crapping out crappy stuff. Buy my stuff, because it's nothing but shite. After all, well, I've learned everything about quality control from my good friends at Boeing. Okay, that was terrible to say. I learned nothing but good quality control from the guys who made the Titan sub. It won't ever implode. Okay, that was a little. Okay, that was mean. That was mean. I should not have said that. I should not have said that. I'm sorry.
the cloud computer servers that many of these global businesses use for their operations. I should stress it doesn't look like a malicious hack at this stage, but rather it looks to be an error with a software update on something called CrowdStrike security software that has caused the problems. It is a
So, is it an attack? Well, there was a little bit of a slip up on local American news
with your airline carrier because thousands of flights across the country are grounded due to this IT issue. The cyber attack, this cyber
what?
The cyber attack, this cyber
Whoa, say that again one more time.
issue. The cyber attack, this cyber outage impacts every airport in the country. We know this isn't just a local problem across the world. Organizations and airports are also reporting issues due to this Microsoft outage. Now, in a statement from the president of CrowdStrike, George Kurtz, he says, quote, "This is not a security incident or cyber attack. This issue has been identified, isolated, and a fix has been deployed. We refer customers to the support portal for the latest updates, and we'll continue to provide complete and continuous updates on our website." Microsoft says right now it is investigating what's caused this outage. We'll have more updates throughout the day on the WFSB News app.
Yes, of course. So let's talk about what else is happening here, because apparently this is the largest IT outage in world history. So, oh my goodness, this is a developing story. Please check back for possible updates. A global technology outage attributed to a software update by the US-based cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike sparked chaos. Is it Skynet? Around the world Friday, as flights were grounded and healthcare, banking, and ground transportation system experienced major disruption. George Kurtz, the president and CEO of CrowdStrike, said in a statement Friday morning that the company is actively working with customers impacted by a defect found in a single content update for Windows hosts. Be careful. And also, by the way, Edward Shore tipped $2. Don't trust AI or Windows. Do you trust AI or Windows? Type 3 for yes. A type 4, hell no. I wonder. This is not a security incident or cyber attack, Kurtz added. The issue has been identified, isolated, and a fix has been deployed. We refer customers to the support portal for the latest updates and will continue to provide complete and continuous updates on our website. We further recommend organizations ensure they are communicating with CrowdStrike representatives through official channels. Our team is fully mobilized to ensure the security and stability of CrowdStrike customers. The Financial Times explained that CrowdStrike is one of the world's largest providers of endpoint security software used by companies to monitor for security problems across a huge range of devices, from desktop PCs to checkout payment terminals. Troy Hunt, good thing his name's not Mike Hunt. Troy Hunt, that's a good name. Troy Hunt, a security consulate, wrote on social media that this will be the largest IT outage in history. This is basically what we were worried about with Y2K, except it actually happened this time. Let me have a sip of water here. That's not good. That's not good. What? No, seriously. If this is the quote unquote what it would be like if Y2K hit, that's not good, man. Because now there's a difference between the year 2000 and the year 2024. There's a huge gap in years, right? 2000, 2024. And we're very connected to our technology, our phones, everything else. If this truly is something equivalent to that, who dropped the ball here? The impacts of the outage cascaded rapidly, Wired noted, and in the early hours of Friday, companies in Australia running Microsoft Windows operating system started reporting devices showing the blue screens of death. So that means when you see that blue screen, that's SpaghettiOs. You're screwed up the wazoo. Shortly after, the outlet continued, reports of disruption started flooding in from around the world, including the United Kingdom, India, Germania, the Netherlands, and the U.S. TV station Sky News went offline, and U.S. Airlines, United, Delta, and American Airlines issued a global ground stop on all flights. Say it with me, folks. What could possibly go wrong? And my goodness, Ericus, what is wrong with you? It's the Lawnmower Man who took down the interwebs. That movie and the graphics have aged terribly, but it's still pure gold. Pierce Brosnan's not his best work, but you know what? That man made it happen. That man, Pierce, you're always 007 in my book. Always 007 in my book. Besides that, continue on. As the New York Times observed, the National Health Service in the United Kingdom was crippled throughout the morning on Friday as a number of hospitals and doctors lost access to their computer systems. My goodness, what could possibly go wrong with a massive failure of technology? And besides that, I actually do have some breaking footage of the teams working to fix the problem. And right here, right now, here they are.
Everything. Heating everything.
So what can we take away from this? First of all, my friends, obviously people are not keeping any kind of accountability or quality in these large tech firms. And this seems very suspicious now to me that automatically there'd be a massive failure of computers worldwide. It's as though as if quality has been thrown out the window and it's just a super fast rush to get the next update, the next update, the next update. More of this story will be developing. But have we or have we not been warned, especially way back in 2023, that something like this or an equivalent of it would be taking place during the election year of 2024, which is what we're in now. It's very suspicious now that this is coming out of the blue after the RNC convention in Wisconsin, in which Donald Trump secured his nomination process. Things aren't adding up, and it's always important for everybody to please be safe out there and protect your own presence on the internet. Who knows how long this problem will last? I'm hoping that your computer problems, whatever they may be, whatever they shall be, are not impacting your life too much, and that eventually things will go back to normal. But this also tells us of the really uncertain times we are in. You see, we've built our economy and our infrastructure and our society all around the everlasting need of the internet, computers, technology. And so there's a problem, and that is if there ever is a full shutdown where nothing works, the internet has gone bye-bye, the whole thing is just collapsed down, and there's no way to get it up quick. That's what she said to him. then we're looking at a full-on collapse, the likes of which I would make the quote-unquote theory of what would happen with Y2K look like a walk in the park. My only advice I would give all of you is this: be prepared, be prepped, because for some reason I think something stupid's going to happen. We still got 3 more months until election night. Keep your heads on a swivel out there, folks. It's only going to get crazier.